St. John the Baptist Parish was settled by Acadian exiles following their expulsion from Canada in 1755. They were served until the end of the 18th century by priests from St. Joseph's Church in Baton Rouge. With no bridges or ferries to cross the river, the priests arrived in skiffs, and with no church building, the faithful assembled in local homes. The first chapel was funded by Mr. Jean-Baptiste Hébert and built on his land in the early 1800s. In 1835, the congregation was incorporated by a special law of the Louisiana legislature under the name L'Église catholique de Saint-Jean-Baptiste d'Ouest Baton Rouge. In 1840, a new brick church was completed on the land in front of the present St. John Church. The following year, the first resident pastor, Father J. Everard, was assigned. Tragically, the church and some sacramental records were destroyed by fire in 1907. The present St. John Church was built in 1907 in the Gothic Revival style. However, there are no buttresses, pinnacles, or tracery. Influences of Victorian style are also seen in the church's exterior, making the church a very unique design. The church was remodeled in the 1950s and again in 1979. Its bell tower is home to carillon bells, which chime every quarter hour of the day, reminding community members of the presence of the church. A grotto honoring the Immaculate Conception is located in the churchyard. Inside the church, carved wood Gothic altars grace the sanctuary, with a statue of the Sacred Heart featured on an antique main altar. The new main altar is adorned with an interesting relief of the Last Supper. Statues of St. Anthony, St. Joseph, St. John the Baptist, and the Blessed Mother are present. Recently, light-bearing angels were acquired from France for the sanctuary, duplicates of the angels which were originally present on the altar. Vividly colored stained glass panels grace the windows behind the altar. St. John the Baptist's parish cemetery dates from 1846. In 1974, the present mausoleum was built. In 1995, the Activity Center, which incorporates a large, symbolic stained glass window, was constructed. From the early Acadian beginnings to the present, St. John the Baptist continues to grow. Its 100-plus-year-old church complex forms a spiritual center for the communities of Addis and Brusly. St. John the Baptist Church in Brusly is a unique faith community in the Diocese of Baton Rouge.